November 23rd, 1943. Bougainville Island, 0614 hours. The jungle is already sweating. Dawn hasn't broken cleanly, just a dull gray smear leaking through layers of palm fronds and rotting canopy. But the heat is there, thick and wet, clinging to skin and canvas alike. Mosquitoes hang in the air like smoke. Somewhere ahead, a Japanese machine gun coughs once, then goes silent. You can smell cordite from yesterday's fighting, and something else: rot, earth, death that hasn't been buried long enough. Along a shallow ridgeline hacked out of the jungle, a handful of U.S. Marines crouch low, helmets pulled down, rifles resting across their knees. Their uniforms are dark with sweat before the day has even begun. Nobody talks much. Talking gets you killed out here. Except for the laughter. It comes from behind the line, low and sharp, cutting through the morning tension. "Hey, don't scratch that thing," one Marine mutters. "Might void the warranty." A few snorts. Someone else adds, "Should have ordered the scope too, pal. Maybe they throw in free bullets." The target of the jokes doesn't respond. He's kneeling apart from the others, boots sunk into the mud, eyes forward. His rifle rests carefully against a fallen log, not standard issue. No government stamps, no armory marks. It looks different, cleaner, civilian. The kind of rifle you'd expect to see leaning in the corner of a deer camp back home, not on a Pacific island crawling with Imperial Japanese snipers. A mail-order rifle. That's what they've been calling it since the day he showed up with it. The Corps issued Springfields, solid, proven, battle rifles with history soaked into the steel. This thing? Ordered through a catalog before the war, paid for out of pocket, shipped in a box like a pair of boots. And in the eyes of most of the men here, that makes it a joke. The man behind it doesn't look like much either. No chest full of ribbons, no loud confidence. He's young, lean, quiet in a way that doesn't invite questions. When the jokes start, he doesn't bristle, doesn't argue. He just checks the bolt again, slow, methodical, like he's done it 1,000 times. Because he has. The jungle ahead is a sniper's paradise and a nightmare for everyone else. The Japanese have been digging in for days, maybe weeks. Palm tops lashed together into hides, spider holes barely wider than a helmet. Snipers who don't fire twice from the same position. Snipers who wait. Yesterday, 2 Marines went down before anyone even heard the shots. One hit through the throat, the other through the eye. Clean, precise, gone before they hit the ground. Command knows what that means, and that's why he's here. The mocking fades as a runner moves down the line, passing quiet instructions. Eyes shift forward, fingers tighten on stocks. The jungle seems to lean in, listening. The man with the mail-order rifle raises it slowly, easing the butt into his shoulder. No rush, no wasted motion. He doesn't scan wildly like the others. He studies. Shadows, angles, places where the green doesn't quite line up. You can almost feel the stillness settle around him. A bead of sweat rolls down his temple. He ignores it. Somewhere out there, a Japanese sniper is watching this ridgeline, watching him, waiting for a mistake. The man exhales. Not a full breath, just enough. Through his scope, the jungle sharpens, not into chaos, but into patterns. A leaf bent the wrong way, a patch of bark too smooth, a darkness that's too deliberate to be natural. He sees it. A slit, no wider than 2 fingers. hidden behind a screen of leaves 20 yards up a tree, the faintest glint of metal behind it. The mocking Marine behind him shifts his weight, about to whisper another joke. The shot cracks, sharp, flat, final. Birds explode from the canopy, leaves rain down. Somewhere in the trees, a body slumps, hitting branches on the way down with dull, wet thuds. Silence. For half a second, no one moves. Then someone breathes. Jesus. The men stare at the spot where the shot came from, at the stillness where a sniper had been moments before. The man with the mail-order rifle works the bolt smoothly, already searching for the next shape that doesn't belong. He doesn't look back, because he knows this was only the first, and over the next 4 days, the jungle is going to learn his name, whether the men behind him are ready to believe it or not. The body doesn't hit the ground cleanly. It catches on branches, snaps twigs, tears leaves loose as it falls, each sound loud enough for the Marines to flinch. Everyone waits for a return shot, for the jungle to answer back. It doesn't. The man with the rifle stays frozen, cheek still welded to the stock, eye still in the glass. He doesn't celebrate, doesn't even blink much. One sniper down doesn't mean safety, it means attention. Somewhere out there, others have just learned exactly not to look next time. Behind him, the jokes are gone. A lieutenant crawls up beside him, careful to keep low. "You see anything else?" he whispers. The man nods once, barely. His eyes never leave the scope. Movement, high right, could be bait. The lieutenant swallows. He trusts the man instantly now, not because of rank or reputation, but because the jungle just proved him right. 10 minutes pass, then 15. Sweat trickles down backs. Ants crawl into cuffs and bite. No one moves. The Marines learn quickly that the man with the civilian rifle doesn't rush, and if he's waiting, there's a reason. Then the rifle cracks again. Another single shot. Another birdless silence. This time the body doesn't fall. It stays wedged in the canopy, hidden except for one limp arm dangling down like a broken vine. 2 shots, 2 kills. No return fire. The lieutenant exhales slowly. "That's 2, he whispers, like saying it louder might tempt fate. The man finally pulls his face from the scope. His eyes are calm, focused, almost distant. "They'll adjust now," he says. "They always do." By midday, word has spread down the line. The guy with the mail-order rifle just dropped 2 snipers. Men who hadn't believed it inch closer, pretending to adjust gear just to get a look at the rifle. It's a bolt action, sure, but lighter than a Springfield. The trigger pull is clean, familiar. The scope sits just right, like it belongs there. Someone finally asks the question that's been hanging in the air. "Where did you get it?" The man answers without pride. "Catalog, back home." A few Marines exchange looks. No laughter this time. The jungle doesn't give them long to talk. At 13:40 hours, the shooting starts again, but not at the front. A Marine screams behind the line, dropping hard, shot through the shoulder. Then another man goes down near the left flank, blood blooming across his pack. Japanese snipers have shifted positions, learned the angles. They're hunting now. The lieutenant curses. "They're leapfrogging us." The man with the rifle is already moving. He crawls forward, slow and deliberate, ignoring shouted warnings. Every inch gained is paid for patience. He slides into a shallow depression near the base of a massive banyan tree, roots twisted like knuckles breaking through the earth.
He studies the new firing pattern. 2 shots, always from different directions. One to wound, one to kill whoever comes to help. Classic. You can almost feel his mind working, not in panic, but in calculation. Distance, elevation, timing. He listens between shots, not just for sound, but for absence, the places where the jungle should be alive and isn't. There, at 14:07 hours, he sees it. A flicker of movement low to the ground, not high this time, a sniper who thinks he's learned the lesson. A man hidden in a spider hole beneath a fallen log, muzzle just barely clearing the dirt. The rifle comes up. 1 shot. The log jerks, dirt sprays.